Hey guys, Dr. David Jockers, and welcome back to my kitchen. And today we're making supercharged Oreos. And so growing up, I used to love Oreos, but of course they're one of the most unhealthy things you could possibly put in your body, just loaded with sugar and toxic ingredients. This is an Oreo recipe that tastes great. It's actually very high in good fats that help you burn fat, and very high in good, clean protein. So here are our ingredients. Right here you can see coconut oil, right? Helps us burn fat, really good for us. We've got raw chocolate right here, raw cacao powder. You can see we use this a lot. You can see how beaten up this guy is, right? Raw chocolate, very high in antioxidants, really good for our body. We've got stevia right here. This is a sweet leaf, vanilla cream, and chocolate. We're gonna use the vanilla for the filling and the chocolate for the outer cookies on the outside. Right here we've got almond butter, which is gonna be kind of part of our base right here. So good high quality almond butter. Over here I've got my grass-fed maximized living whey protein. So we're using 1/4 cup here. So you can see that's basically 2 scoops. And 2 scoops of this right here is 40 grams of protein. So it's got a lot of really high quality protein in there. And then for the filling, you can see right here we've got coconut butter. I took 3 tablespoons of coconut butter, threw that in there. That's what we've got, and I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna whip this up. So right here is my bowl. That's where the ingredients are gonna go. The first 2 ingredients I'm gonna take is, I'm gonna take protein, and I am gonna take raw chocolate. I'm gonna get, I got, again, 1/4 cup of the protein, and I wanna make sure I'm about right here. 3 tablespoons of the chocolate. Okay. Then what I do is I just mix this baby up real good. Mixing that up, kind of just making sure that it's all mixed up. Good. Now I'm gonna take my chocolate stevia, and I'm gonna put in basically 1/4 teaspoon. That's about 1/4 teaspoon, right? You don't need a whole lot. Now again, if you want to make this more flavorful, you absolutely can. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. So I'm mixing that in. I'm gonna add in 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. So we get that in there. And then 3.5 tablespoons of almond butter. Oh yeah, that's a really big tablespoon. So there we go, that's about 1. We'll say that's 2. And we will say that's 3. And that's 3.5 right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna try to mix this as well as I can. So I'm gonna add in a little bit of water here just to really help this mix. So that was about 1/8 cup of water. So it wasn't a whole lot, but it's gonna really help this congeal. Okay, so you guys can see we've got this down, and you can see how in a sense it's real chocolatey, kind of liquidy. I may have put a little too much water in. So if that happens, if you put a little too much water, you can either add in a little bit more almond butter, or what you could do is take a little bit of this beef gelatin. This is a natural thickening agent, and it's really good for your skin, your hair, your nails, your joints. So it's really good for your body, and it really helps thicken this up. So I put in a scoop of that, just adding more protein in there, and we can start to see how it just congels, right? And so now it's making this really, really thick. And that was what I was looking for. That's exactly what I want. I want this to be nice and thick. Collagen protein is good for so many reasons. So good for our body. So now I've got my parchment paper here. Make sure that's all fully mixed. Got my parchment paper. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of make my first cookie. This is definitely a little bit of a messy one, but I think this would be a lot of fun to make with your kids. You guys don't mind getting all messy. Here we go. We're gonna make a couple cookies out of this. Now we wanna keep enough for the top, of course. We're gonna put in the filling, but I think I should be able to make easily 3. Give it enough space. Okay, so that's kind of our foundation. Then you can see I've got the coconut butter here. I'm gonna put in a couple drops of my vanilla stevia. Put in about 5 or 6 drops there. It's probably more than what most people will do, but you know, if we want it to have that really sweet taste of Oreos, you know, you gotta put in a lot. So mix that up really good. You can see this recipe definitely challenges your wrist and your hand as far as mixing goes. So now I've got my cream. Let me get in. Just kind of apply my cream there. And guys, this recipe smells amazing. It is so good. All right, we may even have enough for 4, so we will see. Now, I just go ahead, I put this guy right here on top. And I know it seems really, really gooey. And that's why the next step after this is you stick it in the refrigerator or the freezer so everything gets really solid. Here's what I'm gonna do with this guy, is make him kind of stick out. That way it's a little bit easier to see. Get all that filling. Got to get a little double spoon activity on this. All right, just remember we got tons of protein in these, lots of really good fats, and virtually no carbohydrates. This is a straight fat burning recipe right here. You can absolutely eat this completely guilt-free. You know, it is a dessert. However, again, you're not going to spike your blood sugar, really have any of those kinds of negative effects. Some people don't do well with almond butter. If that's you, you can actually use coconut butter. You can try using coconut butter as well for the chocolate part. Okay, as you can see, very messy, but we've got kind of our foundation there. Now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna stick it in the refrigerator or the freezer. Freezer will actually speed it up. Then we're gonna come back, okay? And what's gonna happen is these guys are gonna get hard because the coconut butter, all the fats in there are gonna kind of harden, and that's gonna make it look really, really good. All right, guys, we're back in the kitchen here with our supercharged Oreos. I let them sit in the freezer for about an hour. That's typically a good amount of time, okay? The last thing that freezes, like on the outside, it'll look like, oh yeah, that's solidified, that's hard. The last thing that freezes is the very bottom. It's a little bit more gooey there. So you can see I kind of broke them up a little bit with my spatula. Get right in there and stick it right on the plate. There we go. So you can see that bottom right there, right? Not fully frozen. But you can see this is absolutely amazing recipe. Right in the center, that coconut butter solidifies. Oh my gosh. You will not stop laughing as you bite into these. This is one of the best things I've ever had in my life. Absolutely amazing. You are gonna love this recipe. It's gonna be a family favorite. So that's our supercharged Oreos. Go ahead and dig in. You're gonna enjoy these.